Hello everybody, my name's Nathan and today I want to jump on the bandwagon and talk briefly about the announcement of Battlefield 1. And before we get to the meat of this whole thing, let me first say that I fucking hate it when developers give their games really confusing names. 1 does not come after 4. Please stop doing this. I get that it's because it takes place in World War I, but it's still completely unnecessary. But at least DICE haven't done this with any of their other games. I mean, then they'd just be taking the piss. Anyway, mini rant over, let's talk about the idea of a World War I shooter and what's actually been shown. Now, initially when I heard the rumours about the new Battlefield being set in World War I was pretty worried. I had images pop into my head of boring trench warfare where every single soldier has a bolt-action rifle, and that didn't sound like a direction I wanted Battlefield to take. When I got thinking about it though, and what the trailer showed, is that World War I was exactly that, a world war. So the setting allows for a lot of creativity. I mean, imagine fighting on the beaches of Gallipoli or charging into battle on horseback in the Middle East. Sounds like a pretty interesting setting, right? Not only does this get me hyped for the multiplayer, it actually makes me look forward to the single player campaign too, if we get a globe-trotting action-packed adventure. I mean, the trailer showed desert battles, dogfighting in the Alps, and sure there was some trench warfare, but that's not all the game's about, and I have to admit I'm actually quite excited to see what DICE can produce. We also saw a massive range of guns, gadgets and vehicles, which is something absolutely key to the Battlefield franchise. Now, I'm not a historian or anything, but I think DICE might be stretching the truth a little bit here, and some of these guns and gadgets probably weren't very common even if they did technically exist during World War I. Fortunately though, I don't really care. Battlefield isn't a series about complete realism, it's about having crazy fun, and if all the slightly unrealistic stuff contributes to some only in Battlefield moments, then I'm absolutely fine with them. Alongside the guns and gadgets, we saw a sample of what is apparently going to be fairly extensive melee combat. We saw a nasty looking iron mace, a lot of swords, and the deadliest of all weapons, the shovel. Now as far as I'm concerned, this all means an end to knife animations and counter knives. I still think it's going to be a swing in the general direction of the enemy kind of system, rather than something more complicated, but I think there'll be much more of a hardline way of thinking, whereby knife attacks from the front aren't necessarily a one-hit kill, depending on which weapon you're using, while melees from behind will probably be one-hit kills no matter what. At least I think that's the way hardline works. I haven't played that game in ages. Anyway guys, that's about it for today. I wanted to keep it fairly brief just so you don't have to watch the trailer on loop too many times. Overall I have to say I'm pretty excited for Battlefield 1, and I'm sure I'm going to sink hours into the beta the second it starts. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, I'd be very appreciative of a like down below. Let me know what you think in the comments and subscribe for more like this soon. I've been Nathan and I'll see you next time.